unbeaten Budweiser battles undefeated Bud Light in what's become known as the war.
Let's go down to the locker room.
You guys are the king. Now let's go turn out their lights.
We've waited all year for this. Let's go knock them on their butts.
A lot of emotion bottled up in there.
What about today's matchup?
Well, you got the big arm of Bud Light's Budway Joe versus Budweiser's explosive Beechwood backs, Billy Bud and Bobby Bud.
But the big question is how Bud Light will stop Bud's appliance of defiance, the freezer.
The cans are going wild.
And here comes the king of beer.
And the one light that outshines them all.
We'll be back with Bud Bowl 2
right after this.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana, and I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to challenge all those linebackers singing for Diet Coke, the tennis players, the game show hosts, the singers, any celebrity who's ever done a Diet Coke commercial to come on TV with me right here and take a blind taste test to prove once and for all which tastes better, Diet Coke or new Diet Pepsi. So come on, Miss Wimbledon, I'm serving. Come on, guys, take your best shot. But remember, this is the taste that beats Diet Coke.
Interesting letter. Guy writes, Dear Jay, don't you think it's a crime that football players get paid so much for doing what they enjoy? You know what I get for doing these commercials? I don't even have to get my head kicked in.
He seduced his children into becoming enemy agents.
I can help you make some real money.
Family of Spies begins next Sunday.
Every day, 22 million people come into McDonald's. They count on the same hot, fresh food at every McDonald's all over the world. But imagine if there were only one McDonald's you could count on. And 22 million people came in at the same time. The whole restaurant would fill up. The city would fill up. And all those people in one place would cause the Earth to tilt off its axis and go spinning into space. And that would make a real mess of everything. That's why we make every McDonald's from Poughkeepsie to Pomona just as good as every other McDonald's, thereby saving the universe.
Master locks are tough under fire.
He's a bounty hunter with a special flair, a special car, and a very special partner. Rodriguez and Schneider Grand Slam premieres after the Super Bowl.
So I'm having this dream. I'm in a Turbo Z. And these guys are after me. But they can't catch me. So they get a car. But they can't catch me. So they get a plane. Just as they're about to catch me, the twin turbos kick in.
The Nissan I-1 is the, was in those commercials. They drove it to South America, the Pathfinder. We'd load up the Pathfinder and, whoops, better get a four-door. And go skiing every weekend. Or the Paris-Dakar Rally. We could be the first family to race from Paris to Africa. Quit our jobs, pulling kids out of school. Maybe not.
It's Valerie Harper letting it all hang out on Monday nights.
I wasn't going to do it, but for you, Chuck, I will have sex with someone.
City premieres Monday after Major Dad.
We're back at Bud Bowl 2. It's been a crisp, cold first quarter.
And they're even calling for ice and snow.
Budweiser's ball on the Bud Light 48.
23!
Pitch to Billy Butt.
Whoa, it's a Beachwood rollout.
Whoa. Flags everywhere.
We have illegal use of hands.
Hands? What hands? You give me a
At the end of a controversial first quarter, it's Bud Light 13, Budweiser 3.
We'll be back.
Se quella dai Pepsi ritorna. Annunzia dai Pepsi si farà con tempo
Your putt, Snoopy. Good grief.
Next weekend on CBS Sports.
I'm on my way. Boise?
When your travel plans suddenly change,
You gotta help me. I checked my case to Boston, now they want me in Boise.
it's good to know Delta's got a team like Compass
Walt, I need a recheck fast.
to Price
Flag sample case?
to Morris
Number 4479.
to Elders.
I got it.
Great job, Walt. No problem, Mr. DePrima.
Thanks.
Mr. DePrima, Mr. Michael DePrima, please call your office.
Walt? About that bag.
Special Super Bowl thank you to everyone who has made the National Football League United Way Public Service Series possible. Thanks for all those precious moments.
Ready, Johnny? Let's go right.
United Way. It brings out the best in all of us.
Gillette announces a razor so revolutionary it can sense the individual needs of your face. Introducing the extraordinary Gillette Sensor Shaving System.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Sensor twin blades are individually mounted on remarkably responsive springs. They continuously sense and automatically adjust to the individual curves and contours of your face.
And we know how to make the most of who you are.
The extraordinary Gillette Sensor. Closer, smoother, safer than ever before to give you the best shave a man can get.
Where the race is run, you're the champion. Gillette, the best a man can get.
New Gillette Sensor.
The best a man can get.
How to know where on earth your package is. Charlie Smith has a nose for tracking. He can spot a Federal Express package from Bangkok to the North Sea. He can tell you when your package clears customs in Tokyo or takes off for Sydney. You see, Federal Express tracks your package through computerized checkpoints. So Charlie Smith always knows where everything is.
Anyone see my glasses?
Federal Express.
Very funny.
The best way to ship it over here is now the best way to ship it over there.
You never know where history will unfold, but you always know where to turn. The CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. You always know when it's CBS News.
The greatest show about Earth in 2 weeks.
for the way it goes down easy. Not for the way it puts a smile on your face. Not for the way it went to the fixer. Not for the way it puts a show on you. Just one reason. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke. Not for the way it makes the cool nights stay of it. Not for the way it won't fill you up. Not for the way it's gonna smooth you down. Not for the way it keeps you moving you on. Just for a reason. Just one reason. Just one reason. Just for the taste of it. The real taste of it. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke. Just one reason.
Since McDonald's said they'd offer a $1.09 McDLT if the 49ers win, or a 99-cent quarter pounder with cheese if the Broncos win, the rivalry's become so fierce here in Homer that I've been forced to call out the local militia. Unfortunately, he's ice fishing.
Okay. To keep peace in Homer, McDonald's will offer both a $1.09 McDLT and a 99-cent quarter pounder after the game, no matter who wins.
Thank you, McDonald's. Diet Coke for all you boys. Except you, Emmett.
I'm using this other long-distance company. Try to call Phoenix, I misdialed Fiji. I call the operator. She says she can't give me instant credit. I say AT&T always did. She says, you're not dealing with AT&T.
If you miss dealing with AT&T, it's easier than ever to come back. Just call 1-800-235-6000 right now, and we'll switch you back for free.
They kept saying how much money I'd save. Then I get the first bill. I'm not kidding. I thought it was a typo. I mean, where were the big savings?
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. You can too. It's simple. Just call now and come back for free.
Takes longer getting through, but I'm saving a ton, right? Wrong.
You gotta read the fine print. I couldn't believe it.
You're not dealing with AT&T.
Oh, I am now.
1-800-235-6000 for dependable, crystal clear AT&T long-distance service. Call now and we'll switch you for free. You couldn't pick a better time to come back.
Gillette announces a razor that can sense the individual needs of your face. Introducing the extraordinary Gillette Sensor Shaving System. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and adjust to your face for the best shave a man can get. Closer, smoother, safer. New Gillette Sensor.
Great news. Going to be a father.
Let's wait and see what the doctor says.
It's going to be a boy.
And if it's a girl?
Let's wait and see what the doctor says.
It's an all-new Major Dad Monday.
We'll give you 80,000 people and 8 million miles a week. We'll give you hearts that beat deep purple and a whole new way to speak. We'll give you hands across the borders, big cities, little towns, where the human race is running. We'll be found. We're the best way to ship it over there. Run express. From the dawn through the night, we're in the air. Express. We carry confidence across the continent. We're the best way to ship it over there. We carry dreams and plans through a haunted land. We're the best way to ship it over there.
We're back, and the war is heating up.
Budway Joe has that defense confused.
This bud's for you! He's got a beer open. Oh, what a grab! Oh, what a move! He faked him out of his label. Touchdown!
They're whipping up buds.
Stop on the bus till you see the light. Bud Light.
At the end of the half, it's Bud Light 20, Budweiser 13. We'll be back.
It's getting colder.
500 miles of the hottest wheels on earth. Fasten your seatbelts when CBS Sports puts you behind the wheel in the Daytona 500.
You know, it happened right here 20 years ago.
Right here, Mom?
Mm-hmm. You just can't imagine what it felt like.
I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing the feeling you get from a Coca-Cola classic. Can't beat the feeling the world to sing. Feeling you get from a Coca-Cola classic. I'd like to buy the world to come. Can't beat the real thing. Can't top it now, you can't stop it. Somebody saw the whole world singing. Can't beat the feeling. It's the real thing. Can't beat the real thing.
Teddy Donaldson was one of my best friends.
I don't believe I can stand it another 40 years. Well, I've insured 2 generations. Doug has insured the next generation.
It's the kind of family you want to do business with.
He married, I think, probably better than his wife did.
After 40 years as friends and neighbors, a second generation of Donaldsons is insuring a third generation of McCormicks through New York Life.
I guess you'd say we help pull each other's wagon when we can.
New York Life, the company you keep.
There's no better example of people helping people, what I call a point of light, than NFL Charities and the man who started it all, former Commissioner Pete Rozelle. Pete, to you, for your 29 years of service, and to NFL Charities for your fight against drugs, and for the millions you've raised for groups like the United Way, please accept this special commendation.
Thank you, Mr. President. For me and for NFL, I'm deeply honored.
I'm bored. The rumors are true. I can't keep pouring it on year after year. It's enough already. I'm leaving, all right? I won't play this game anymore. You know why? I've discovered it's time to change my serve.
Discover the 1-calorie real cola taste worth leaving Pepsi for.
Just for the taste of it. Goodbye, Pepsi. You think you're in, I say you're out. Diet Coke.
You know, today, car prices are like a yo-yo. Up one day, down the next. And maybe it's our fault. Chrysler invented the rebate, and the car business hasn't been the same since. Even I'm a little confused. That's why we introduced a guaranteed rebate. If our rebate goes up during this model year, we'll pay you the difference. And you must like it. Chrysler's having the biggest January in its history. So, we're extending the guaranteed rebate until February 28th on every car, pickup, and Jeep we build. And on top of that, we'll pay you $50 to test drive our products against anybody else's. Whether you buy ours or theirs, you win either way. But you know, rebates, guarantees, test drives aside, maybe the best thing I've ever done for you is put a driver's side airbag in every car we build in the U.S. Now that's a difference you can live with, and so can I.
Welcome to First Interstate Bank territory. The biggest bank territory there is. Because only First Interstate can help you with your banking needs in more cities and states than any other bank system. So whether you're in your hometown or traveling out of town, First Interstate Bank is always ready to help you. So come to First Interstate Bank. We go the extra mile for you.
I want to sell top secrets.
First, he sold out his country.
It's a straight business deal. You want it or not.
Then he sold out his family.
You're a spy for the Russians.
One member at a time.
There won't be anybody saying anything about spying to anyone, will there?
He bullied his wife.
You need a drink, don't you, babe?
And seduced his children.
Like a mafia family, like in The Godfather.
Into betraying their country.
Did your father recruit you in his espionage operation?
Yes, he did.
You have reason to believe your son, Michael Walker, is involved in espionage.
The incredible true story of the man behind the most damaging spy ring in our nation's history.
Michael working for you or not?
A major television event spanning 2 unforgettable nights.
The minute you quit, you're more valuable to him dead.
I'd like the number of the FBI.
Well, you make sure you get him alive.
Powers Booth. Leslie Ann Warren. Family of Spies, beginning next Sunday.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana, and I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to challenge all those linebackers singing for Diet Coke, the tennis players, the game show hosts, the singers, any celebrity who's ever done a Diet Coke commercial to come on TV with me right here and take a blind taste test to prove once and for all which tastes better, Diet Coke or new Diet Pepsi. So come on, Miss Wimbledon, I'm serving. Come on, guys, take your best shot. But remember, this is the taste that beats Diet Coke.
Did you know the cost for these 2 business calls from Los Angeles to Las Vegas at 10 a.m. may be different than you think?
The checks in the mail? Great.
One long-distance company would like you to believe they always save you lots of money. But if you compare their price to AT&T Pro Watts for these business calls lasting over 4 minutes, you may be in for a surprise.
Wait a minute. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Value. Another AT&T advantage.
Gillette announces a razor that can sense the individual needs of your face. Introducing the extraordinary Gillette sensor shaving system. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and adjust to your face for the best shave a man can get. Closer, smoother, safer. New Gillette sensor.
The greatest show above Earth, the NBA All-Star Jam. Gravity doesn't stand a chance.
Schön, komm. Ich sehe nichts.
Spritzung?
Da ist er. Toyota Celica. Das sieht nicht gut aus, Hans. Wir bewegen uns ins nächste Modelljahr 1990, während Toyota Celica ins nächste Jahrzehnt geht.
Watch out, Hogan's. People magazine says it's the most promising sitcom of the season. Valerie Harper is the talk of the town in City, premiering tomorrow night after Major Dad.
Dear Jenny. Dear Jenny. I don't know. You're so neat. No. Dear Jenny. I don't usually...
Who is it from? I'll tell you.
I don't usually...
It's from Fred.
I don't usually pour my heart out like this. I am mesmerized.
I'm mesmerized.
Your effervescent charm. My passion for you will never be quenched. I will thirst for the exhilaration of your companionship. And I will place you on a pedestal above all others.
For eternity.
Love,
Fred.
Fred.
Oh, Jenny, you must feel so special. I feel like a Pepsi.
I get letters from all over the country, pre-game, post-game. Jay, when should my Super Bowl party begin? When should it end? Jay, what's the proper etiquette? Hey, look, take it easy, okay? Start any time. But when you're out of Doritos tortilla chips, the party is pretty much over. That's right. This guy writes, because of this Berlin Wall thing, will there be enough Doritos tortilla chips to go around for my Super Bowl party? Didn't you understand that whole Crunch All You Want campaign? Hey, the day comes that we can't make more than you can eat. That's when we hang it up, pal. You understand that? Now eat Doritos and enjoy the game.
His job was espionage. And he made it a family business.
You're in this and you know it.
Families of Spies, beginning next Sunday.
500 miles of the hottest wheels on Earth. The Daytona 500.
We're back with the Budweiser scoring machine in high gear. 4th and goal for the Bud Light 3.
They're bringing in, you know who?
The Freezer! But wait, Bud Light counters with the washer, the dryer. Folks are throwing everything at him, but no, he's here too. They give it to the freezer.
No, it's Bobby Bud.
Touchdown! At the end of the third quarter, it's Bud Light 34, Budweiser 30.
It's really starting to snow.
I love what you do for me, Toyota. I love how you're setting me free, Toyota.
Whether it's car of the year, truck of the year, most trouble-free, or #1 in customer satisfaction, Toyotas are always being singled out. No wonder there are more Toyotas on the road today than any other import.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Sexy, sophisticated, and successful.
Drive it like you stole it.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Schneider and Rodriguez Grand Slam premieres after the Super Bowl.
This is CBS.
It looked like another boring month. He was going to rearrange his sock drawer. She thought they'd fix the cat. Then they discovered Southwest Airlines fun fares. Soon they were jetting away from just $19 to all sorts of exciting cities, seeing things their mothers had warned them about, eating food they couldn't pronounce, laughing out loud for no apparent reason. Southwest Airlines fun fares from just $19. This is not a joke. You cannot lie on TV.
And we'll have fun, flying Southwest on a fun fair today.
Mr. Morrison has just left his lights on. Mrs. Morrison is pregnant, very pregnant. So the Morrisons could be in trouble.
David, it's time.
Big trouble.
Oh, my gosh. Let's not panic.
Fortunately, the Morrisons have the new Champion Switch battery.
The hood.
If it ever goes dead, just switch to the reserve and start your car. Switch back, and the main battery recharges. Get the new Champion Switch, the battery with a spare, at cheap auto parts.
When it comes to loaning money, NCNB Texas does things in a big way. That's why over the last year, we've loaned Texans over $1.5 billion for personal and commercial loans. Now, what special thing could have encouraged us to loan this much money? You. NCNB Texas, banking from your point of view.
Are we on yet?
Are we on yet?
We on yet?
Oh, hi, folks.
Hello, everybody. Do we have a big one for you today?
Jordan gets the ball. He drives down the left side of the fairway.
Bo Jackson catches it at the wall and fires a bullet to McEnroe.
Gretzky, Jackson.
Ooh, wow.
Delectable.
And now a word from our sponsor. Nice shoes.
Over to you, Dick.
Over to you, Kurt.
Over to you, Tommy.
Over to you, Dick. No, the other Dick.
Over to you, Harry.
Me out to the...
Lovely. And now a word from our sponsor.
Nice shoes.
Gretzky takes the puck up the ice and fires the backhand.
Out of the bunker for a home run.
Game, set, and
Touchdown.
Nice shoes.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
In all my years, decades,
This is Sportscaster.
I've never, ever seen anything like it.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Holy cow!
You got the feeling. Get on your Pontiac and ride. Pontiac ride. Drive. Pontiac drive. Drive. Pontiac ride. Keep it excitement. Look out tomorrow. Here comes Pontiac.
The road to excitement now leads to this, a special touring edition of the Grand Prix Sports Sedan. Its V6 power, fuel injected quick. Its optional anti-lock braking, sure and precise. Its feel, undeniably Pontiac. Grand Prix STE.
So you're back for more, huh? Well, forget about it. You can only knock down so many. Know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be taking any jabs, but you're too heavy for me. That's why I'm leaving. Besides, I have a new title now. Just call me sugar-free.
Discover the 1-calorie real cola taste worth leaving Pepsi for.
Goodbye, Pepsi. I say you out cold.
For the taste of it, Diet Coke.
There is no sound so unique as the human voice. Soon, it will bring you voice-activated calling on the all-fiber optic network of U.S. Sprint.
Chris Stanford.
A system that recognizes your voice.
Call home.
And dials numbers.
Hello, darling.
Just by asking. Such is the power of the human voice. The new voice-activated calling card. Only from U.S. Sprint.
In 2 weeks, don't miss the greatest show above Earth. The NBA All-Star Jam. Gravity doesn't stand a chance.
There's something coming. Transport like you never seen. Transport. It's a new kind of driving machine. Get on your Pontiac.
The space vehicle of the 90s. Introducing the Pontiac of minivans. The new Pontiac Transport.
Ride, transport, ride. Get on your Pontiac. We build excitement. Transport, transport, ride.
Bud Bowl.
For Budweiser, it's down to one last play. 3 seconds left. They're down by 4.
Come on, guys. Don't fizzle out on me now.
They need a touchdown.
They need a miracle.
Blue, 33.
It's loose in the end zone.
Who's got it? Budweiser! Bud's got it! They win!
With a miraculous last-second comeback, it's Budweiser 36, Bud Light 34.
Freezer, back-to-back titles. How did you do it?
Let me tell you, man, nothing beats a Bud.
Nothing beats it.
Nothing beats it.
Nothing beats it.
The one and only.
Nothing beats it.
The clean, the crisp, the cold. The king of beers.
Nothing beats a Bud. Nothing beats the king of beers. Nothing beats a Budweiser. Nothing beats a Bud.
Quick post-game wrap-up. First quarter, 87,000 bags of Doritos tortilla chips were eaten. 48,000 of them are nacho cheese flavor. That's an end-of-game total of 351,240 bags. I guess that's why we called it the Super Bowl. Whew, I am physically and mentally exhausted.
I love football as much as you guys, but the season's over. We can get depressed or we can help each other through it. Murphy Brown, Monday nights on CBS.
In 13 cities and 10 countries across the Pacific, they're playing our song. United Airlines, rededicated to giving you the service you deserve, halfway around the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
Your putt, Snoopy. Good grief.
Next weekend on CBS Sports.
This is CBS. Count on Eyewitness News every night at 10.
Thanks to you, San Antonio's top-rated newscast.
I've heard you say that every night for 15 years.
Well, we appreciate the confidence South Texas news viewers show us night after night.
As a matter of fact, the Nielsen Rating Service counts viewers 4 times a year and once again has us out in front 42% to 21% for each of the other news stations.
Well, that should make us about 2-to-1 favorites to continue, right?
Nice point spread, too.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, Dan, and Albert moving forward into the 90s.
There's only one import truck that's built so tough, it's guaranteed bumper to bumper, long enough for a trip around the world. Twice. Mazda.
Oh,
Mazda trucks, guaranteed tough.
His parishioners are the unwanted children of America. In a city of few heroes, he stands as a beacon of hope, the priest to runaways. But there is a Judas among his flock. A former male prostitute has smeared a good man with ugly accusations.
I felt like I was his personal prostitute.
On Inside Edition, an exclusive interview with Father Ritter, the folk hero priest of Covenant House.
Get the Inside Edition Monday at 6:30 on Ken's TV.
Strap on your ski boots, rev up your engines, and prepare for some sights and scenery that will take your breath away. We'll show you the hot spots and the smooth sounds that have made Utah one of the gems of the West. In 1847, Brigham Young was the pioneer pathfinder leading a group of settlers to this area in the Bonneville Valley. Join us for our special, All That Glitters Is Not Gold in Utah, on Monday, January 29th, 9:30 on Ken's TV.